If you're having trouble stopping the run in college football 25, then you're in luck because in today's video, I'm going to break down the top 5 best tips to play dominant run defense and stop every run in the game. So whether you're having trouble stopping option runs, inside zones, stretches, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. After watching this video, I can promise you your run defense is going to be much improved. So let's just get straight into it, man. In this video, I picked the 4-3 multiple defensive playbook. Now, you can take a lot of the concepts I'm going to show you guys and use them in different playbooks and even different formations. I really like this playbook because it has the 4-3 even 6-1, which, in my opinion, not only has the best blitz in the game, but it also has the best run defense in the game. And I just dropped this defensive game plan for my VIP members on Sportsgamerz.com, breaking down everything you need to know about the 4-3 even 6-1. So if you want to check that out, make sure you guys click the link in the comments and the description for the VIP membership. But without further ado, tip number 1, how to gap shoot runs. So we can pick any play out of this 4-3 even, and you're going to notice that you have basically a universal gap shoot against pretty much any sort of handoff from a shotgun formation and even a lot of under center like dives and handoffs too. The one exception would really be stretch because that's more of an outside run. But any sort of like inside run, especially if it's a zone blocking scheme and even power blocking schemes as well, this is super easy to do. So all I'm going to do here is basically just I'm going to pinch my defensive line. Once I pinch my defensive line, I'm going to user control this linebacker that's about 5 yards, I'd say, back of the center. 5 to 6 yards back of the center. Standing this far back does not allow the offensive line to recognize us, and as you guys can see, when you snap the ball, you can just quickly run into the backfield, click off, make the tackle, or even go for the hit stick. Now, if you have a good player for hit stick, definitely would recommend doing that because you can get a lot of fumbles that way. But as you guys can see here, you can also conservative tackle. Basically, with this 4-man front and also the outside linebackers, we're able to basically get a free run between the guard and the center right up the middle. Now, I'm going to do that again so you guys can see how that works. I'm just in the Samuel blitz play right here, but really you could use any play out of the formation you want. We pinch the defensive line and we stand behind the center about 5 to 6 yards at the snap. We just shoot in the backfield. Easy peasy. Now, guys, I also do daily college football 25 videos on this channel, tips and gameplays. I'll be dropping daily Madden 25 videos as well when it releases. So if you're trying to get better at the game, you enjoy high-level content, make sure you subscribe to the channel, drop me a like, comment on the video. If I get to 500 likes on this video, I will post my top 5 most dominant tips for lockdown pass coverage in a video as well. So guys, even against a base, I'm kind of doing the same thing. I'm just pinching my line and I'm making sure that I stand with my user back, 4 to 5, 6 yards so the offensive line doesn't recognize us. Now, with a pulling guard, you're just going to have to shoot in the gap a little bit differently. Kind of just like this, you guys can see here. I kind of went between the pulling guard and the center, but it's basically the same idea. Once you practice it, you will basically see that it's like you guys can see the same gap opens up. It's just basically depending upon which side the running back's coming from. Like here, the running back's on the right of the quarterback. You're going to have a different guard pulling. So that brings me to my next tip, and that is why playing cover 0 is the best type of run defense you can play on this game to stop any sort of run you go up against, whether it's a shotgun run, an under center run. Honestly, guys, it really doesn't matter. So here we're going up against shotgun, and we will then switch to under center. So guys, what you need to know about basically the cover 0 defenses is that they're going to be very aggressive against the run in general. The safeties are already in run fits when you're in cover 0, meaning the safeties by default play to run more aggressively. However, when you're in cover 0, you can actually run commit down every time, and if the offense runs the ball, you will have your whole defense immediately play the run. But if they pass the ball, because this is cover 0 and there's no zones on the field, everybody's either manned up or blitzing, they will actually play the pass. So allowing you to always run commit and also still play the pass is kind of cheating, I'm not going to lie. So like here, I'm in the play Samuel blitz from the 4-3 even. I'm simply going to hit R1 or RB and then down on the right analog stick. This is going to allow me to run commit. Now, if they run the ball, as you guys can see here, literally my whole defense, if we take a look at the replay, they attack the run. If you want to get better at college football 25 and win more games, check out my college football VIP membership on Sportsgamerz.com. Put the link to order in the comments and the description. You will get access to all the content I release for college football all year long, including the best offense in the game, the best defense in the game, my secret A-gap blitzes, my rollout glitch, my run defense, and my pass defense, and much more. Let's dominate together, boys. They play the run. You guys see everybody crashes down against the run. Very, very easy, effective run defense. And you'll see that that works the same way, whether it's shotgun, single back, it doesn't matter. So again, I'm in 4-3, even 6-1, Samuel blitz. Remember, you could do this from any cover zero play. It doesn't matter. It could be a different formation if you want. Just needs to be cover zero. So again, all I'm going to do is pinch my defensive line just because I like to do that for the gap shoot I just showed you. And then I'm going to hit R1 or RB and down on the right analog stick. That's just going to run commit down. As you guys can see here, again, even against an under center stretch, everybody's immediately playing the run. There's really nowhere to go. Now, I know a lot of you guys are going to be like, oh my gosh, but what if they just pass the ball? Well, like I promise you guys, when you run commit and you're in cover zero, they actually play the pass. So look, R1 or RB, down on the right analog stick. Here we go. This is going to be a run commit, but they're passing. The only thing I'd recommend with this is make sure when you're doing this, your DBs are backed up. You don't want to press with them because if you press with them, maybe they just get beat off the line on a beat press animation. But if they're backed up, that will never happen. As you guys can see here, I just ran commit, but everybody played the pass. And you can only do this from cover zero. That is why playing cover zero is the best type of play to pick for run defense. Now, I just want to quickly show you guys that this works from any formation that's a cover zero play. So I could just go like dime normal, DB blitz zero. That's cover zero. The reason why it's cover zero is, again, there's no zones on the field. Everybody's either in man or blitzing. So I'm just going to literally just come out of a different formation. We're just going to come out of this, yeah. We're going to come out of this formation right here. We're going to run the ball first. So I'm going to do something similar. I'm just going to pinch the line. I'm going to run commit down, right? Just run commit down, pinch the line, right? Okay, so look. Against the run, everybody is playing the run, just like I was the last time. All right, now, what about against the pass? So again, I'm going to pinch the line. I'm going to run commit down. Well, I'm audible to a pass here, and let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. As you guys can see, everybody plays the pass. So this is essentially a cheat code as far as playing lockdown run defense. This is very, very glitchy. So that leads me to the next tip, how to stop options, whether it's like read options, like RPO reads, or even speed options, just any sort of option. This is going to be something that you're going to need to look in your coaching adjustments for, guys. If you're not, knowing about your coaching adjustments, you're probably going to be screwed against option. So the most important thing, guys, is you need your read and pitch keys to both be on conservative. Now, I know this kind of sounds backwards when it comes to pitch key because it says what the conservative, we're going to leave the pitch open. But from my experience, this is not true. On conservative, they actually play the pitch. And then on the read, I don't want them to be able to keep it with the quarterback. I want to make them hand it off because, again, if they hand it off, I know that I can pretty much stop, the run with just a gap shoot. So let me show you guys right here. Literally could just pick any play I want. And you're going to notice that against this, I'll do some options first. We're going to play this option really well. So let me just find an option play for you guys. There's a few in this playbook. We're in Alabama playbook. They have a lot of different runs and options. But yeah, here's a speed option, right? So guys, I'm just going to click on my D lineman. I'm not even going to play anything myself. I want you guys to see that they play the pitch really well. You guys can see here, nobody falls for it. You guys can see if you bring up your play art, the guy with the P, he's going to play the pitch every single time. So guys, the same thing applies when you're trying to defend a read option and you're on conservative. You'll notice that the read defender, who you can identify with the R over his head, he's always going to play the quarterback. So if I try to run a read option, I'm going to have to hand the ball off. Otherwise, I'm going to get hit in the backfield every time by the read defender because he's going to be right there waiting for me. And this really comes into play why I like running the 4-3 even, because I can just pinch my line, gap shoot the handoff to the running back, because as you guys can see, if they hand it off to the running back, my user's shooting the gap. So then you try to keep it with the quarterback, well, then I got the guy standing right there waiting for you. So we can effectively slow down the option, we can effectively slow down the pitch if they're running a speed option, RPO, all of that, just by changing our coaching adjustments and then calling a good defense such as the 4-3 even 6-1. Now that leads me to the last thing on my list in today's video, which is how to stop the gimmicks such as the jet touch pass plays. People use these as like a gimmick run play basically, and they're really effective. Like if you play online, I'm sure you've played against a million people that run jet touch passes. They're really, really good. they really kill man defenses, especially cover zero. We love man and cover zero. So what can we do to stop these? Well, it's actually very simple. So I'm going to pick one of the best ones in the game out of the Alabama playbook, this jet touch pass. Now you guys will see here, if I just stick in a basic, cover zero defense, I'm probably going to get killed because the guys in man coverage are going to get blocked. They're not going to recognize it's even, a jet touch pass, so it's too late. We're going to walk in and score a touchdown. So guys, basically all I do if I notice somebody's running this is I'm going to press my coverage, number one. Then after I do that, I'm going to blitz the outside corner on the side they're running the jet touch pass, and then I'm probably just going to play some sort of cover two over there to account for the blitz. So I'll probably put the safety on the side I'm blitzing the corner into deep zone, and a linebacker or slot corner in a flat. Now I know it's not showing my adjustments, so there we go. It actually showed them now, but that's basically what I do. Also, in the corner that's blitzing, just to be safe, you can slide him in like 1 yard or a half yard to make sure he does not get blocked. Now, you'll see if they try to run the jet touch pass, that corner is going to shoot in the backfield every time, hit you for a loss, and you can't run this anymore. So now we've effectively been able to stop gap shoot the runs, stop the options, stop the jet touch pass. On top of that, we got the run commit we can do out of cover zero. They really should never be able to run the ball consistently when you apply all these concepts and tips I show in this video. If this helps your run defense out, make sure you show the love, smash that like button. Until next time, it's your boy Duke, and I'm out of here.